The Witcher is a cultural mosaic, a place where Slavic heritage meets global myths. Today we embark on an 8-minute journey to compare this world with the authentic mythology of the Slavs. Sapkowski's genius lies in rationalization. Through the conjunction of the spheres, monsters became biological aliens, invaders in a once human world. Geralt of Rivia is a rationalist. He doesn't fear myths. He deconstructs them with silver and alchemy, treating spirits as problems to be solved. The Leshen is perhaps the most iconic bridge. In the games, it is a formidable boss, a wooden titan of the woods. But in mythology, the Leshy is a neutral guardian. He might lead you astray, but he could also help a respectful hunter. The Witcher makes him a killer. The Kikimora underwent a radical change. Sapkowski transformed a mischievous household spirit into a predatory swamp-dwelling arachnid. In our folklore, a Kikimora is the wife of the domovoi, a spirit of the house who tangles thread and causes chaos, not a physical monster. The Striga remains one of the most faithful adaptations, a cursed princess with 2 souls and 2 hearts, a theme deep in Polish legend. Utopce, or drowners, capture the essence of the vengeful dead, souls of the drowned who pull the living into the depths. They are the darker cousin of the Rusalki, beautiful maidens who lure men with songs, only to drown them in a deadly embrace. The Noonwraith, or Poludnica, is a classic of the fields. She strikes during the heat of the day, punishing those who do not rest. Her sister, the Poludnica, rules the night. Both were spirits of the air, transformed in The Witcher into tortured, plague-ridden specters. The Poronce, or Botchlings, are perhaps the most tragic creatures. They represent the souls of unbaptized or aborted children. In the game, you can save them with a ritual burial under the threshold, a direct reference to the liminal space where ancestors were buried for protection. The Crones of Crookback Bog are a dark masterpiece of deconstruction, blending the myth of Baba Yaga with the goddess Mokosh. They represent the dark mother aspect of Mokosh, the earth that gives life but also demands a sacrifice of flesh and soul. Their hut on chicken legs is the classic domain of Baba Yaga, the boundary guardian who tests the hero's courage and wit. Even the helpful spirits, like godlings, have roots. These are the Bojontka, small benevolent souls who protect the home and children. Succubi in The Witcher are a mix. They take the seductive nature of Wiwi, spirits of the wind, and blend them with classical demonic traits. The Wild Hunt is a fascinating case. While common in Germanic myth, The Witcher makes them an elven orcak of death from another sphere. In Slavic belief, the Dziki Gon was a terrifying omen of war and plague, often led by the spirits of the restless dead. Perhaps the biggest difference is the gods. In Slavic myth, gods like Perun and Veles are active and powerful. In The Witcher, they are silent. Melitli is the closest we have, a goddess of fertility and life, echoing the ancient worship of Mother Earth, Mokosh. The dark god Veles, ruler of the underworld and magic, is only a whisper in Sapkowski's world, a relic of a forgotten era. And Perun, the thunder axe wielder, is replaced by the magic of signs like Ard and Igni, power held by men, not gods. The Witcher captures the atmosphere of Slavic superstition perfectly, the fear of thresholds, mirrors, and the uncanny dusk. The Septuki, or Whisperers, are the real-world inspiration for many healers in The Witcher, masters of salt and ancient charms. The Forefathers' Eve, or Giadi quest in The Witcher 3 is a direct adaptation of our most sacred rite for honoring ancestors. The Slavic Upur is not an elegant count. He is a rotting, blood-drinking neighbor who rose from the grave to plague his village. Not everything is Slavic. The wyverns and griffins bring the flavor of Western medieval bestiaries into this Eastern world. This eclecticism is what makes The Witcher unique. It's a bridge between the familiar and the forgotten. Velen is where the Slavic heart beats loudest, a land of marshes, mud, and ancient primal fears. The rulers of the weather, the Pwenetniks, find their echo in the powerful druids of Skellige and the mages of the continent. The Zhmi, the protector serpent, is represented by the dragons and draconids that Geralt encounters on his travels. Liko, the one-eyed demon of misfortune, is the very embodiment of the bad luck that plagues the common folk in The Witcher. Sapkowski rejects the image of Slavs as victims. His world is one of powerful warriors, builders of massive forts, and traders. The theocracy of Arkona, where priests used magic and divination to rule, is the blueprint for the powerful temples of the eternal fire. Sacred mountains like Striga and ancient oaks are where the primal power of the Witcher world resides, deep in the land. Even the hospitality rituals, the bread and salt, are magical alliances that protect the home from the chaos outside. The Slavic world tree connects the branches of order with the roots of chaos, a balance that Geralt struggles to maintain. The ritual cleanliness of the steam baths, the banya, is a detail Sapkowski kept to ground his world in authentic daily life. The deadly dance of the Noonwraiths is a warning that even the sun can be a predator in the Slavic world. The Zamora, who suffocates the sleeping at night, is the nightmare that every Witcher contract aims to end. The Witcher uses silver and igni to banish these shadows, tools of man against the ancient forces of the dark. The Mamuna, who swaps healthy babies for changelings, is the terror of every mother in the Slavic villages of the continent. The burning of Marzana, the spirit of winter, is a rite of passage, the necessity of death for the rebirth of spring. Blacksmiths are the chosen ones of Svarog, the celestial smith, creating the steel and silver that keep the world safe. This is Slavic horror, not jump scares, but a deep primal unease born from a landscape that is alive and predatory. The Eye of Perun protects the home from the storm, a silent sentinel against the power of the sky god. The Lunula protects the feminine and the fertile, a reminder of the life cycle in a world of death. Geralt's journey is one of balance, walking the thin line between the human and the monstrous, the myth and the reality. The Witcher has done something extraordinary. It has exported the Slavic vibe to the entire world. It has sparked a global interest in our folklore, proving that these ancient stories still have the power to haunt and inspire. New adaptations bring new interpretations, continuing the evolution of this cultural mosaic for a modern audience. In the end, the truth of The Witcher is not in its accuracy, but in its heart, its ability to make us look into the dark forest once more. It captures the beauty of the Slavic world, a beauty that is always edge-on with a terrifying, ancient power. From the Striga to the Leshen, these demons are the echoes of our ancestors' fears, reimagined for a new age. The Witcher chooses to walk between them, a guardian of the boundary, armed with knowledge and silver. The Witcher is a mirror held up to our mythology, showing us both the familiar faces of our gods and the terrifying shadows of our demons. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May the warmth of the sun protect you, and may you never forget the shadows of the past. Farewell.